Crystal Palace then, down here at Selhurst Park. Some regard it as a bit of a bogey club. Certainly that end, which is the noisy end here at Crystal Palace, will be making lots of noise. It always feels like a bit of an old-fashioned ground in the nicest possible way. Lots of noise coming from that end and a lot of normal people. It's a strange thing to say, isn't it? But you know what I mean. People who are not in the corporates, etc. Just normal folk like you and me who make all the noise. And then comes the team. Obviously, having known that Liverpool have lost today at Bournemouth, not that that affects City, does mean that potentially, you know, it's a reminder of the upsets that can happen in the Premier League. So let's see what people's mood are ahead of this game, and whether the fact that this is a bogey ground, and it is, and Liverpool have lost, which might not matter, whether any of that makes a difference. Let's see.
Well, we've never had it easy here at Palace. It's always been a tough game, and you know, but the last couple of years we've managed to nick it near the end. So hopefully we'll just about do it. If Phil's on form again like he has been for the last 2 or 3 games, I think he can make a big difference.
And as has been proven already today, you can't take anything for granted in the Premier League. Bournemouth beating Liverpool.
Absolutely not. And you know that, you know, these guys will be fighting. You know, they're playing the champions, and Paddy will have them up for that, Mr. Vieira. So we'll just have to see. But never easy, as you say.
On the face of it, Palace look as if they're safe, but they're not really, are they?
Well, you only see Bournemouth winning today and a couple of teams below them, and there's, you know, there's 11, 12, 13 games to go before the end of the season for some of those lads. So they can't sit back on the laurels. So yeah, they'll be right at it.
Well, I'm feeling that we're going to do well today, even though we've got the best record here in recent years. But I feel like we're going to do really well.
I mean, my son said to me before I set off, this is a hoodoo club. Do you believe in that? It's just another game, isn't it?
Exactly. We got to look at every game as another game, no matter what we believe in hoodoo or not. It's just another game. Every game we've got to win to the end of the season to keep up this title charge. I really believe that we're going to win this title. Just like Arteta, I suppose Patrick Vieira is a disciple of Pep Guardiola, isn't he? Yes, he is, after his few years at this club and then went to our New York branch. So he is a disciple of Man City and Pep Guardiola.
So does that make it worrying that he knows what to do in theory?
In some ways, yeah, but his style of football is so different compared to Guardiola's, more defensive, more pragmatic. Maybe that's due to players, maybe that's due to how he believes football should be played.
I don't believe in this hoodoo ground. It's not Tottenham. Tottenham's a hoodoo ground. Every time we've been here and it's been under pressure, we needed to win. We've won. When we won the title that time, Kelechi, 92nd minute, needed to win, we scored. So every time we've actually needed to win, we've got a result. So I think that we're 2-0 today, no problem.
So you're defining this as a must-win then?
Every game's a must-win now. We can only control what we do, so we can't just keep looking at results and thinking, oh, Arsenal's going to slip up this and the other. Just keep winning, beat Arsenal at home, keep winning, and eventually we'll do it. I think they've had a little bit of a blip when the pressure was on a little bit, and I think that that pressure, when it comes to the be-all end-all, that's 6 games to go. I think they're going to buckle, and then I think we're just going to run home and get it boxed off. Champions again.
I know you're an old school football fan. I mean that in the nicest possible way.
I know, but I've got a bit grey now, cheesy.
Is this a ground you like coming to? Because it feels like an old-fashioned ground.
I don't. To be honest, it's like Everton, where there's stanchions and restricted view. You're having to move all the time. Unless you're on the first few rows, I can't be doing with it, to be honest. The same with Everton and Burnley, wooden seats with the metal things. You jump up, celebrate, you get your shins broke. So yeah, I'm all for the new stadium. It's nice coming back, but it's ugly, isn't it?
You still like that at Villa Park, or catching your leg on
there? God. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'm going to be waking up with a few bruises and all that for attack when we score and I go mental. I've actually got a broken shoulder at the minute.
That'd be just for a good idea.
Yeah. I've got a broken shoulder at the minute, so I've got a sling and stuff. I'm petrified of us scoring a load of goals, especially if we get a last minute winner, because that's going right out the window.
Hey, up here, yeah, I'm quietly confident, but it can be a bit of a bogey team, Palace. We've had a few draws. Really hope we get a win. We really need one, really. Bit mad Kevin De Bruyne is not playing. But, you know, he's been a bit off form, but quietly confident here.
It's all about winning now, isn't it, all the way to the end?
I think so, and we can do that when we can. When we click into gear, we can. Having Foden back's important.
How does this rank as an away game?
I love it because I always come here, it's a proper old ground. I love it, it's like, yeah, it's a good day.
We're going to win it.
What gives you so much confidence?
Because we're City.
I mean, obviously there's a couple of changes being made. I know that Kevin De Bruyne is not starting. Does that make any difference to you?
No. Bernardo, Gundogan, Rodri, they're all world class.
Phil.
Yeah.
So you're just generally very confident?
Yeah.
Well, let's see what happens, eh?
Yeah, easy win.
3-0.
I think 2-0 City, I think. Yeah, I think we'll come out. It's a nice little change of formation. Change it up a little bit. Then we've been a little bit stale up front sometimes with the movement. So I think a little bit of variation, I think it'll work out. We've just got to get the ball a little bit more to Erling on his feet. A little bit more, you know, we need to change up a little bit. Don't need to be a little bit predictable sometimes, a little bit predictable. But I think the defence has surely improved with Ruben coming back. So I think, yes, clean sheet today, 2-0, 3 points, take them home, back to Manchester for the weekend.
What's your view of Palace? Are they a threat?
I think they're always a threat because they seem, when we come here, they always seem to defend very well. Zaha's back today, so it's always a danger. They're always a little bit afraid when he gets in the penalty area because he's quite nifty with throwing himself to the ground. So it's always a bit of a worry. But their form guide is not good at the moment. I think it's 5 defeats, 4 draws in the last 9 games with it. So on paper, we should be beating them, you know. And City really have got to win the next 12 games. You know, if we're going to win the title, no more slip-ups. Simple as that.
Non-existent first half. It's one of those games where just get 3 points and move on. Put pressure on Arsenal tomorrow against Fulham. Hopefully get Kevin on for the second half and plough on, as I say. I mean, very scrappy game. R5 kick-off. Palace fans are up for it. Get the 3 points, move on, and Fulham to beat Arsenal. That's what I say.
They'll do it.
Yeah, of course. Come on, City.
Yes, 3 points for City. Well deserved, man. Haaland penalty. Okay, we struggled a little bit. In the last third, but it's a tough team to come down. Crystal Palace and get 3 points, but we've done it. We're on our way. We're 2 points behind Arsenal now. Come on, we're chasing them down tomorrow. Come on, City.
And those are the wins that make champions.
Definitely, man. You've got to take the hard miles. Long way from home. 3 points. We came down, did a job. Clean sheet. Great defending today from City. Come on, Blues!
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable. Absolutely. Every time we come here, we make it hard work, don't we? I didn't think it was going to happen, but Haaland, eh? You got the shirt, you got the Haaland shirt.
I just said to another lad, it's like those are the games that win your titles, aren't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But use Pep. He always says every game's a cup final from now, isn't it? Every game. I was worried to death about this game. Half time, missing all them chances. It's not going to happen, but it does. We need to know. Oh my goodness.
Brilliant game. Bit stuffy, but we got the result. It's all that matters. We got the result.
All that matters to City.
Sometimes it's those types of wins that are the most important, aren't they?
It's all that matters. All that matters to us all. It's brilliant. I think we just got over the line really, but I think we're going to do it. I think we're stopping overnight. We've won the 100 club tonight, me and him. That's right. That weekend has been. Doing a bit of dancing, me and him. Hard working. Thought we were going nowhere. Brick walls. Penalty all day. Haaland. Superb.
You never doubted he'd score, did you?
No. Is that here? No. Left footer. I'm left footed. Even game. Get the penalty. Game over. Thanks for coming.
Oh, it's on the game. Tough. Wear down. Win it 1-0. It is what it is. We're Man City. That's what we are, right, Dan?
We're Man City! Come on, City! I said to you, Ian, before the game, I said, all this hoodoo rubbish, I said, every time we need a victory, Kelechi, Yaya Toure, we always do it here. We always do it here. Come on, City! We're going to do it again!
His shoulder survived.
10 in a row.
Say hello to my dad. Cheeseman. Hello, Dad. I know you're going to watch it in the morning.
What do you think of it?
Hell of a game, huh? Tough win. First time.
This is his first time in England to watch a Premier League game. I brought him to City. What do you think?
Hell of a game, man. Hell of a game.
Where have you come over from then?
What's that?
Where have you come over from?
From Los Angeles, from LA. Great time, man. Fans, top notch. Tough win. Take it.
Since you're going to win the league this year?
I think so. After that win right there, we need that. Gotta grind.
So a lot of delirious City fans after that game. It was a squeak home really, wasn't it, because of the penalty. Hard to tell from where I was, but it seemed like a nailed on penalty, and Haaland made no mistake. Hard work. You could see the reaction of the players afterwards was that it was all about team ethic. They're all together in it. So are the fans who would rule City out of this title race. Thanks very much to Eamar Development UK, Timpson and RRG Group who sponsor the vlogs that I do, and to everybody who contributes. I really appreciate it. We'll do an audio podcast of course this week, so check that out on my Twitter account at Ian Cheeseman, and have a good week. Of course, City in action again on Tuesday against Leipzig, the second leg of the Champions League last 16 game. I'll be there doing a vlog as normal, so I'll see you then. And remember, it's great to be a Blue, isn't it?